Yo, we live, baby. There we go. Now, y'all can probably hear me. Um, so I gotta go through and make sure I put on my links. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make sure people are coming to the stream. Good morning, everyone. I guess I can turn that down. Excellent. Everything sounding good and crisp. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfecto. All right. You know, here's the struggle. Really, is streaming out to multiple different platforms and then only be able to keep up with like one chat at a time. Well, that's what the iPad is for. Maybe if I can get this to work properly. Okay. Boom. All right. What is good, chat? All right. Might as well get into the nitty gritty.
What does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
How does that fit with me?
Right.
What did they see that allowed?
Oh, tripping. Oh, I was tripping for a second. I was like, "Where are all my cuts at, dog?" Like, honestly.
Casey Muse. Casey, thank you for being on our podcast today.
Boom. Oh, wow. We're going live so much, you know. Not that I'm complaining.
Thank you for being on our podcast today.
I'm honored.
I'm honored to have you here.
Yeah.
We've been friends for how long now? Has it been like
What up, chat?
4 years?
Man, I wanted to joke and say 63.
What up,
but
Betsy?
4 years is good.
I'm not that old. I am not that old.
Neither am I.
Probably 4 years. We probably met
Yo,
4
it's
years
cold.
ago.
I think so. 63
my
is
hands
just
are
a really
cold.
special number to me, but I think 4 is accurate.
Why? What's up with 63?
So there was a really significant time in my life where I understood numerology as a drummer and as a
Yo,
person
YouTube
who
chat, what's
understands
up?
music in
How's
a deep
everyone doing
level
today?
of science, right? And the number 6 and the number 3 just aligned.
Tell us about that.
Yeah,
I'm
so
trying to figure
this
out what
thing
section
is
I want
called
to do for a
Crowned and
short form.
Called, and it's really near and dear to my heart. So the story behind it is pretty long.
It's snowing.
And
That's pretty sick, actually. Look, if it was snowing, maybe I wouldn't be as mad, or I'd probably be a lot more mad. Where are you at, if you don't mind me asking?
testimonial for my life. So this actually goes back pretty deep. So I'm going to tell you about the name Muse.
Okay.
As we dive into this, right?
Because it's not your birth name.
It's not.
But it's fun.
Not. But it's also not a name that I gave myself.
Well, I guess this one. Auto reframe sequence. Your best friend when it wants to work, at least. Yo, also let me know if like how the stream is. If everything sounds good, if there's any
For being on our podcast today.
trouble playing back or anything like that.
I'm honored to have you here.
Yeah.
We've been friends for how long now?
What is that? Okay. My
It's
proxies are
been
on
like
this time.
4 years.
Man, I wanted to joke and say 63, but I think 4 years is good.
I'm not that old. Not
Sure
your.
do.
It's not your birth name,
It's not.
but it's
Ah.
fun.
But it's also not a name that I gave myself and called. And it's really near and dear to my heart. So the story behind it is pretty long standing and testimonial for my life. So this actually goes back pretty deep. So I'm going to tell you about the name.
Yo,
Muse
YouTube chat, what's up?
As we dive into this.
How's everyone doing
Because
today?
it's not your birth name.
It's not.
Doing some podcast editing right now. Drinking a loaded tea from the GOAT, 116 Nutrition, downtown Lake Charles. Just in case you don't know. Just in case you don't know. It's the GOAT. Woo! Let's see.
But it's fun.
not. But it's also not a name that I gave myself. right?
Okay.
It's not a me giving myself.
Right now, I'm trying to find out what
Over the
section I
time
want
of
to
my
make as a short.
Life
Really
had
highlights.
6 really special.
There was one I was looking at. Like, I knew what I wanted to do yesterday. Now I don't remember which section it was. It's the struggle.
And what's so crazy is I called one of them, the one that I talked to the most, and he was like, "Good, now go."
Because, I mean, they have a really deep conversation later on that I would love to kind of suggest that, but at the same time, it's pretty heavy. I don't know if I want that as like a trailer, a sneak peek or whatever.
If that makes
Right.
sense.
Oh, it absolutely makes sense.
Yeah.
There's so much pressure on kids in general, but I think for males it's unique because
And I love it. So what's really cool about it is we have the conference in the end of July every single year. That is going to be a really cool presentation called the Pulse of Healing.
Chat, and do any of you do any editing as is? Are there any other editors in chat with me right now?
And the Pulse of it was about 2 years. Yeah, it was 2023, about 2 years ago, either in July or in August. I actually still have the wristband.
Do you?
I do, and I will probably get it framed and put it on my wall because it was pretty monumental. Short period of time, but monumental. So the event that she's talking about is post me being fired from a career that I served in for 10 years of a job here in Tyler, Texas. And I'm not going to give too much detail because
Experience.
yeah, we ain't got time for people to form opinions that are false and for no reason whatsoever. But I went through the struggle of getting fired and trying to figure out what to do. And another connected dynamic of that is trying to figure out what to do and how to serve my girlfriend, who is now my wife, as a man.
My wife. Okay, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't make that. Gotta share. They share the stream.
And
I guess I can listen.
And that was a struggle within the struggle, right? And I was really
What up,
blessed
YouTube
to
chat?
have her at the same time because I don't really know that I would have felt comfortable automatically calling her right after I got fired if she did not create that space of safety, right?
Right.
Yo, shout out to a good
In
woman
the midst
in your life.
of trying to figure out what to do, what job to have, what job applications do I fill out? Man, I sat on Indeed and all the things and just struggled. And I think
Been
I
there.
called her several times to say I filled out like 20 job applications today. I had like 5 interviews today, right? And it got to the point that I was even filling out job applications and having conversations about roofing estimates. Let me tell you, the document flat by two.
Roof.
No, I'm not even supposed to be on a ladder to even attempt to be on a roof, right?
No.
Yeah, like I got in the car at the one estimate house. Like I went on a ride along, Jessica. What the hell?
He said,
What am I
"What
doing
the hell?"
here?
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna walk slow. But I'm like, but then that's gonna cut into. I was all in my feelings,
It
right?
was not for you.
Not. But I was gonna go back the second day. It was all up in my. I didn't make it to the second day. I'll tell you what happened. Why I didn't make it to the second day. I was all in my feelings, right? And I
Yo,
was
what up,
just
chat?
trying to figure
How
out.
you doing?
And then the dude brought out the ladder when we got to the first house on the ride along. I was scared out of my mind because I was like,
Look, first of all, I get that, man. Look, I'm not a heights guy. I'm a tall guy, but I'm not a heights guy. And I remember like one of the first times I ever had to get up on a roof. I was like, "This ain't for me, dog. It's not for me, brother." I still did it, but still.
I climb up this ladder, figure out how to transition to get up to this roof without tripping and falling on my back or falling on my. Man, I went through all the scenarios, right? And I think this is really, I actually think this is the first time that I've talked about any of this in public. I don't even think my wife knows about some of these. My mom doesn't know about any of these. And those are the two most important women in my life, right?
Yeah. And we haven't talked about it since it happened.
No. And you were there.
I was.
Like, I'll tell you, in the moment that Jessica was there, it was almost, it was like a party in the hospital. It was wild.
And paralyzed.
Hmm. I think I managed to stand up and walk with a total of like one time to the hallway and then back to my bed, sat in my bed and threw up a bowl of just puke.
Gross. Yo, I'm really mad at myself though. That wire is just dangling, brother. I need to keep your eye out on that.
Could not move. I was absolutely paralyzed. Like I just could not. And it was insane. How it managed to stay there and just coagulate and become just sticky and just solidify. And I remember just looking at it and I was like, I don't even remember what I thought at that point in time. It was wild. But I could not move. I was absolutely paralyzed. Like I just could not. And it was insane. And I called, like, I picked up the phone and called the closest name in my head, which was this guy named Ben, who somehow managed to, when I walked out of the hospital room or into the hospital waiting room, because my next move from Ben's instruction was to call 911. And my front door was locked, dead bolted. They broke in the lock,
Mm-hmm.
came in, got me. My dog, Honey, was scared out of her mind. And you can tell the look in her face was absolutely full of fear, which made me full of fear because that's my child, right? And I was butt naked. And they took me to the hospital. And at that point in time, I remember any time they put me in the MRI and shoved me in, I have a little bit of claustrophobia in my older age. And so every single time they put me in the MRI machine, I screamed. And my experience there was just not the greatest.
There's a maybe you don't know what was happening behind the
Yo, what up?
scenes.
What up, chat?
Because Ben called me and Mike.
How's everyone doing today? Got foreign chat on YouTube. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging out.
And so we all thought you were having a medical issue
Mm.
because you were paralyzed. MRI. You didn't tell.
I remember telling you that I don't remember if I said I think I had committed, was trying to, or I don't remember exactly what I said. And in all
I
honesty,
do.
I know, and I'm gonna let you.
Your hand and
Man, I don't know.
I mean, I'm incredibly grateful for you for somehow figuring out where I live and tracking down my address,
Mhm.
advocating for me in places that because Uriah was there, and
yeah,
Uriah said, "Bro, do they not know you're Casey Muse?" Which is so funny.
they
But
didn't.
no, they didn't. No, but yeah.
They did
So
not,
no, I checked out,
unfortunately.
and because of those things, and my girlfriend drove me home. Different sections of that, right? And when I moved back to East Texas and transitioned into NAC, the time of my life had 6 really special mentors to me that understood numerology as a drummer. Are we going to write this year?
63. So you are.
Over the time of my life, have 6 really special mentors. Lived in Dallas, Texas, and them would call me randomly, just
What up, chat?
casually. They would be like Muse or La Muse or
Appreciate y'all joining in
Bemused or
today.
Amused one, right? And just different sections of that, right? And when I moved back to East Texas and transitioned into Nacogdoches, Texas from Longview, Texas, which is deep East Texas from East Texas, right? I sat in my bed, on my bed one day, and I began to process, and then something inspired me to look up Muse and what it meant. They always spelt it with a Z, so therefore, like that's the reason for the Z, right? And I looked it up, and I was like, "What the mess?" It's like I looked up once. It's like, how did they see that in me? Because it means the inspirer, the motivator, the
Yeah.
right, and a bunch of synonyms of that. And I was like, that is not. I said, maybe they see something different because I was starting this thing called Star Avenue CO, which is now known as Avenue Speak and more is identified and just more with intention now, right? As things are over the span of life.
So they were seeing something that you weren't seeing in yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And what's so crazy is I called one of them, the one that I talked to the most, and he was like, good, now go live it. And then the next time I talked to either one of them was the same day. I talked to all 6 of them at one time. They all called me individually, and then they said, let's have a Zoom. I Zoom
Let's
called
have a
all of
Zoom.
them, and they all 6 said the same thing. They said, good, now go live it. They see that allows me to give myself motivation 10-ish years ago, right? Transition life later, my heart for mentorship was really cool about those 6 is then at that point because they
Man, I don't know what.
with
I just
respect
need
to them and
short.
everything that they say and all the positions and all the place of serving young adult male and older adolescent males to give them spiritual fortitude as well as direction of what do I do when I wake up in the morning to attack these dreams and to attack freedom of cultural or social expectation that is false, if that makes
Right.
sense.
Oh,
Right?
it absolutely.
Oh, I think I may have found it.
Crowned and called exist in a very spiritual place, in a very spiritual directive admiration of me to them and whomever I mentor after that. So it sits in a place of serving young adult male and old. And so with respect to them and everything that they say and all the positions and all the places and all of the permissions that I give them and they give me in my life and in their life, I stuck with Muse and then honoring mentorship and menteeship. I stuck
All right, I think I found it.
I stuck with Muse and then honoring mentorship and menteeship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crowned and called exist in a very spiritual place, in a very spiritual directive admiration of me to them and whomever I mentor after that.
Mm-hmm.
So it sits in a place of serving young, young adult male and older adolescent males to give them spiritual fortitude as
Yo, what
well
up, Facebook
as
chat?
direction of
How y'all doing today?
what do I do when I wake up in the morning to attack these dreams and to attack freedom of cultural or social expectation that
Yo, what? What did I just? What no? What's up, Justin? What's up, my guy? Has liked the stream. Appreciate you liking the stream, dude. Much love. Doing some podcast editing right now.
expectation that is false, if that makes
Right.
sense.
Oh,
right?
it absolutely.
If that makes
And I think I finally found the short that I want to make. Boom.
of me to them and whomever I mentor after that. Crowned and called exist in a very I stuck with Muse and then honoring
Sweet. Okay.
stuck with Muse and then honoring T-ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crowned and called exist in a very spiritual place, in a very spiritual directive admiration of me to them and whomever I mentor after that.
Mm-hmm.
So it sits in a place of serving young young adult male and older adolescent males to give them spiritual fortitude as well as direct them what do I do when I wake up in the morning to attack these dreams?
What up, chat? How's
and
everyone
to
doing today?
attack freedom of cultural attack, to attack these dreams and to attack freedom of cultural or social
Not much, just a Tuesday in Opelousas. Wow. Excuse me, that came out of nowhere. Fair. Very fair, my guy.
social expectation that is false, if that makes
Okay. So I'm thinking this will be my shorts.
I stuck with Muse and then honoring mentorship and menteeship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crowned and called right?
Mm-hmm.
Crowned and
Mm-hmm.
called
I just need to take these off, man. This is booty. There we go.
and in a very spiritual place, in a very place, in a very and a very spiritual directive admiration.
I have Trans-Siberian Orchestra stuck in my head. Low key, I might put that on in the background. I don't know why.
Directive admiration of me to them and whomever I mentor after that. So it sits in a young young adult male than older adolescent males to give them spiritual fortitude.
Spiritual fortitude, my guy. No. Just a chill morning out on the roofs of Banks, Test burning. Oh, nice. Yeah, my comment disappeared as I was trying to read it. Yeah, that's always fun.
So it sits in a place of that. So it sits in a place of
It's cold
serving
outside today, bro.
young adult male than
Nice.
older adolescent
Gross and
males
windy.
to give them spiritual
But that's okay.
spiritual fortitude as well as direction of what do I do
Man, Premiere needs to do something about these audio pops, bro. Because this is annoying.
of what do I do when I wake up in the morning to attack these dreams and to attack freedom,
Yo, what up, YouTube chat?
to attack freedom of culture.
Yo, make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. I'd much appreciate it.
Attack freedom of cultural or social expectation.
Get rid of the noise you don't really want to hear.
Expectation, social expectation that is false.
Preach it, brother. Okay. Smooth.
Here.
Yo, shout out to my boy Mike Ringette for this song. An original. How do I want to end this? Just literally just this.
Expectation that is false. If that makes sense.
Right. Okay.
Yo, appreciate the likes. What? Riley, thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate you.
And that is false.
Spazzing out on me. Do that. We'll crop top. Boom. Crop bottom. Boom. Yo, thanks again for the like on the stream. David, thanks for liking the stream, brother. See, I'm debating if I just want to have like that looks kind of sick actually. David, what are you doing? Oh yeah, didn't we talk about hanging out today or something? I remember you saying you were off.
False. Expectation that is
We'll turn this down.
true. Expectation.
My dog, Alejo. What's up, brother? I appreciate you tuning into the stream, dude. How's it going, my guy? It's been too long, dude. I feel like it's been forever since I've talked to you.
Social expectation that is false.
Yeah, so far that's too short. I just woke up. I got work tonight at 6. I'm off Thursday. Bet. I don't think I have anything Thursday at the moment. Well, I might have some filming at 116. If that's the case, I mean, you can always come hang out, bro. Big dog cooking. No, I appreciate you, Leia. All right, but yeah, we'll definitely bring them on video. That's cool. You can bring people onto video. That's crazy. Yeah, we'll do, David. We'll definitely figure something out then. But brother, my poor chair.
False. Social expectation that is false.
Up to me. I mean,
That is false.
I don't know. Where should I just have like? Oh, I have an idea. I has an idea. I had a thought. That's dangerous.
But I think
Oh. Do I swear I look like a spaz when I'm editing sometimes? I'll do a featuring Casey Muse? Question mark. I'm just playing around right now. See if I can't come up with a dope way to. I think we're good on that. So all right, let's see what third I got going on here. So this needs something quick and easy. Dude, I don't know what half my freaking lower thirds are. That's crazy. I swear, like I swear I used to have a bunch more graphics in this. Yo, what up, YouTube and Facebook chat? How are y'all doing today? Trying to figure out some graphics real quick. I don't what? Can move, that'd be fantastic. You don't read YouTube chat? I do when it shows up. Hold up. Brookin, you're I haven't been looking at my oh hey. I'm gonna come get that car. Oh yeah, dude, that's fine. Come on. My bad, homie. I got more people watching long form of on my stream than I thought I did. My bad, guys. I wasn't trying to ignore y'all. Hope everyone's doing good today. You know, for some reason I thought in my head the like the comments from short form and long form, like if you're streaming at the same time, I just felt like it should, you know what I'm saying? You should get both comments, but clearly I'm wrong. I have this color, this color, this color. Actually, this might be, and this color. Might be best to do this white. Well, where did I see my chat? There it is. I'll be right back, chat. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. What's up? Ah, popping my earbuds in, man. All right. Let's see. Next guest. What? Okay.
False.
Ah. See, that's what I'm talking about. That is unfortunate. Yo, what up, YouTube? What up? Let's see me get active. Juan, what you see me get active? I don't know what you trying to say, bro. So I mean, I gotta get up and do some push-ups or something. See, so look, bro. As soon as I go from like my shorts chat to my regular chat, you join, and then now I come back, and I'm hoping just hope that you're still there. You know. Anyway, how are we feeling about this? Because I'm not loving it at the moment. See, how come this one come all the way down? It's crazy. Or should I say like this week's featured guest? Kind of like that. Vibe over that a little bit. I think I gotta size this up a little more. No, wait. No, you're good. Just don't want to. 20 right now. What? 20 right now. Oh, you must be talking about the push-ups. I was like, what do you mean 20 right now? What are you talking about? Oh, you know I can do that. This, put this under it. There we go. Okay, yeah, I'm vibing with that a little bit. Here's what I'll do. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. I'll crop the bottom a little bit more. Move this up. Move this down. There we go. Now we're vibing, boys. Now we vibing. Boom. Well, see, now I'm like, I just want to make sure to keep everything up here because, you know, whenever it's on shorts, like you won't really be able to see or read what's down here. I'm being indecisive because this would kind of look sick. I guess it'd be like right here. I'll have to make it complicated, you know. I don't have to make it complicated. I just gotta make it. Yeah, you know what? I'm vibing with that. I like that. Bring this up a little bit. Bring this back down. Something like what right there. Looking good. I just realized probably super loud to the mic. And here we go. Yeah, I think I'm vibing with that though. Can't do frame holds. That's crazy. Okay. Also can't do that. So I gotta make a so do this. Boom. You love to see it. I'm thinking about this right there. Coordinates, and then this whole bada bing, bada bing. What? Why are you like this?
I stuck with Muse and then honoring mentorship and menteeship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crowned and called and to attack freedom of cultural or social expectation that is false. If that makes
Right.
sense.
Oh,
Right.
it absolutely makes sense.
Yep.
Oh man, how's everyone today anyway? Yeah. So I think I'm happy with this.
Mentorship and menteeship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crowned and called exist of expectation that is false. That is false.
Yup. Time to render this bad boy out. Look, the real kicker is trying to export this while streaming, so just bear with me. Teaser one. And exports. While it's export, I guess I can stand up for a second. Feeling the bones crack. You know what I mean? Boom. Okay, so I think I'm done with this short. Finally. Got something to throw out there, you know what I mean? Nothing better than finishing off a project. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't do that. Okay. I don't know. I think this episode's done. Sick nasty. I think so, yeah. exit out of that and pull this back up. What? I'm trying to remember what order I'm doing these in. So I know, yeah, okay, I know which one I gotta do next. I'll lie. Project files. S2, E2. Boom. You know what? Don't save. And there we go. Let's see. Episode 2. Jess and Mike. It's a lot easier to do that. So, change sequence settings. X3. Did I change the color? It looks like I did. Boom. And then audio. Should be this.
In the idea and showed up. Bands believed in the idea and volunteered their time, and we found a location. Did our very first event at Bergfeld. We had 3 bands.
What up, YouTube chat?
About 500 people showed up.
Okay. Yes. Synchronize the power. And then let's do that.
Well, yeah, because I kept having the dream, and I went to her and said,
Nest. Multicam. Jess and Mike. I have shortcuts set for these, but I don't remember what they are. I'll be honest. Boom. And just like that, multicam set up, baby. Let's go. Okay. See, now, I mean, really the easy part starts. Oh, let me, no, just copy and pasta most stuff, I think. Yeah, it's crazy the difference in color between these. That's fine. I've already color graded some, so shouldn't be that difficult of a time. You know what I mean? So
Pull it out. Let's talk about it.
let's talk
If
about
you've never
that.
made a vision board, it's really fun, and you just put Welcome to Beyond the Darkness, where we're finding hope in every story. Today's episode was made possible by Optimum, where local is big time. At the EV Effect, we believe that every story of hope deserves to be heard. With Optimum
what a
support,
Facebook chat.
we're making an impact beyond our local community, proving that local truly is big time. I'm Jessica Domingos, and Darkness, where we're finding hope in every story. Today's episode was made possible by Optimum.
It was not made possible by Optimal. Cutting that out.
Where local is big time. At the EV Effect, we believe that every story of hope deserves to be heard. With Optimum support, we're making an impact beyond our local community. I'm Jessica Domingos, and I'm Jessica Domingos. Story. I'm Jessica Domingos. I'm Jessica Domingos, and
I am Michael.
I'm Jessica Domingos, and
I am Michael Domingos.
we are the co-founders of the EV Effect, which we started 5.5 years ago, almost 5.5 years ago. Story. I'm Jessica Domingos, and
I am Michael Domingos.
we are the co-founders of the EV Effect, which we started 5.5 years ago, almost 5.5 years ago, after losing our 12-year-old daughter to suicide. And we decided that today we just wanted to talk to everybody and kind of tell a little bit of our story, our favorite moments over the past 5 years, how we've changed, what the future holds.
What the future
All the good
holds.
stuff about the EV Effect.
Yes, there's no bad stuff really. So we're winging it because every story. I'm Jessica Domingos, and
I am Michael Domingos.
we are the co-founders of the EV Effect, which we started 5.5 years ago, almost 5.5 years ago, after losing our 12-year-old daughter to suicide. And we decided that today we just wanted to talk to everybody and kind of tell a little bit of our story.
Yo,
our
what up, YouTube? Yo, love from India. Yo, appreciate you. Basim, Boss M, whatever, however you pronounce that. What up, man? Much love. Appreciate you tuning in, dude.
Moments over the past 5 years, how we've changed, what the future holds.
Sorry, guys. My nose is in it. Ah.
Past 5 years, how we've changed.
I just got a notification about something. Maybe it was the. I don't know. You figure out to see these notifications.
Everybody and kind of
What up, Facebook chat? What up, YouTube chat? How's everyone doing today?
Over. And we decided that today we just wanted to talk to everybody and kind of tell a little bit of our story, our favorite moments over the past 5 years, how we've changed. 5 years, how we've changed, what the future holds.
All the good stuff about the EV Effect.
Yes, there's no bad stuff really.
There's no bad stuff.
So
No, never.
we're winging it because we do our best when
What up, Facebook? How's everyone
just
doing?
talking. That's when our best ideas come. So we're just going to interview each other. What's something you've always want to ask me through this last five years?
Big old gap
So when I
there.
come up with more crazy ideas.
5 years.
So when I come up with more.
So when I come up with more crazy
5
ideas.
years.
So when I come up with more crazy ideas. For how we're going to grow.
Yeah.
You're just going to agree with them, right? You're just going to agree with them, right?
Um, oh, but same subscribe, my guy. Thank you for subscribing, my guy. That's what I'm talking about.
You're just going to agree with them, right?
It's not up to me. We have a board of directors. It's up to them. It's not up to me. We have a board of directors. It's up to them. They have to vote. But I'll definitely explore those ideas with you because you've had some amazing ideas.
So when I first came to you,
Well, first, I think we should look at the vision board
okay,
because we made a vision board for the direction we wanted the EV effect to go.
yes,
And it's right there. You want to pull it out? Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
yes.
And it's right there. You want to pull it out? Let's talk about it. If you've never made a vision board, it's really fun. And you just put things that resonate with you, the direction you want to go. And so we created this vision board for the EV effect and put things on it for kind of what we wanted it to look like and to kind of give us something to look back at. Of course, we've got Evie on here. And to kind of give us something to look back at. Of course, we've got Evie on here to remember our why. She's definitely our why because we learned so much through trying to help her and then losing her. But the best way to predict the future is to create it, and that's what we're doing.
That line goes so hard. The best way to predict the future is to make it happen, you know.
Way to predict the future is to create it, and that's what we're
Create
doing.
it.
And
Banger of a
almost
line.
everything on this vision board has come true. Obviously, we've got the podcast. Shout out to Storyteller Studios for
Shout out.
producing our podcast and being our partners with that. We've created our own workshop called Holding Space, where we teach people how to have partners with that. We've created our own workshop called Holding Space, where we teach people how to have a conversation with somebody who's struggling. We've gotten some great community connections that have supported us. Let's see, we're having a retreat. There's a little retreat space down here. We're having a retreat next month, which is November. This is probably
Yes.
air after that, but it's for we're creating this retreat called Restoring Hope for people who've lost someone to suicide.
We've been very blessed to partner with the Junior League of Tyler with that. And they are an incredible organization.
I just love them. But there is one thing on here that has not come true, and it's this tour bus. It says Evie rocks the world. So now let's talk about the dream you had.
Okay. So a few years ago,
Now let's talk about the dream you had.
okay. So a few years ago, had this crazy dream about us throwing a concert for. So a few years ago, had this crazy dream about us throwing a concert for Evie. What happened for Evie? What happened once, and then after a couple of more times, I went to Jess. I was like, okay, I keep having this dream.
Well, you came to me after the first time.
Had this crazy dream about us throwing a concert for Evie. What happened once, and then after a couple of more times, I went to Jess. I was like, okay, I keep having this dream.
Well, you came to me after the first time.
Well, okay, true.
And I was like, no, you did not have that dream. Came to me after the first time.
Well, okay, true.
And I was like, no, you did not have that dream.
I mean, the thought of logistics and who are we to put on a concert? We don't know how to do that.
Well, and it was also COVID.
Yes.
So
What up,
who's gonna
Facebook
throw a
chat?
rock concert
How are y'all
during
today?
COVID? I was like, are you crazy?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Who's going to throw a rock concert during COVID? I was like, are you crazy?
Well, yeah, because I kept having the dream, and I went to her and said, "Okay, it keeps happening. All right, I guess we're doing it." Got our talked to our board about it. They were supportive. Said, "Yeah, let's give it a shot." So we didn't have sponsors, we didn't have bands, we didn't have a location. All we had was this crazy idea. But sponsors believed in the idea and showed up. Bands believed in the idea and volunteered their time. And we found a location, did our very first event at Bergfeld. We had 3 bands and about 500 people showed up.
People might not know what Bergfield is. It's a park.
An amphitheater here in
Might not know what Bergfield is. It's a park.
An amphitheater here in Tyler with the park. It's a really cool place.
Oh, it's beautiful. And it was an awesome event during COVID. I mean, a
Yes.
suicide awareness event in concert form. I've never seen that before. And so it's unique to us.
Yeah. Well, and we always view music as a great conversation starter. People will come for the bands, they come for the commotion, but then they heard the story behind the concert. You're good, Ben.
Hey, we're filming.
Story behind the concert.
We'll come out and get you.
Music is a great conversation starter. Well, and we always view music as
So it's unique to us.
music is
Yeah, what a Facebook?
To us.
music is a great conversation starter for the city. People come for the bands, they come for the commotion, but then they hear the commotion, but then they hear the story behind the concert. They hear the speakers on stage. And so we felt that was a great way to break the stigma about talking about mental health out here. And at the end of the night,
Excuse me.
out here. And at the end of the night, all the bands and everybody were like, "We're doing this again next year, right?"
And now we're in year 4.
Yes.
What is your favorite moment from, I guess, tomorrow is EV Rocks Tyler. But from the past, I guess, 3 years, what has been your favorite moment so far?
Most incredible moment. Most incredible moment.
What up, YouTube chat? How y'all doing?
Favorite moment so far?
Most incredible moment. Our family song is Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Love that song. And at the end of the concert, we had a crowd sing along. And from that, everybody started chanting Evie's name. So to see the concert that was inspired by her and to hear her name being chanted, yeah, I had a few tears in my eyes. May have been a little choked up at that moment.
Yeah. For me, there's so many small moments.
What up, chat?
But really, it's the people that have been put in our path to make it happen or to make it bigger or to help it. Yeah. For me, there's so many small
Doing some podcast
moments,
editing right now.
but really it's the people that have been put in our path to make it happen or to make it bigger or to help us think bigger and better.
That's been the story of the whole nonprofit.
That is our nonprofit story. Really, people are put.
It's been the story of the whole nonprofit.
That is our nonprofit story. Really, people are put in our path when we want to do something to take us to the next level. But for the concert, just have to give a shout out to Ben Stewart and Lacey Young, because we did not know how to throw a rock concert, and they stepped up to the plate and said, "We'll help you." And they taught us to do what we do. And so they've been an important part of our story. And um, it's been such a learning curve, learning how to do it ourselves and what that could look like. And I think every year it gets a little bit better. So I'm real excited for tomorrow. There's so many stories about people coming that were having thoughts of suicide, that heard the speakers, heard our story, and they're still here today.
Yeah.
And I think that conversation with the community and the connection that happens at EV Rocks Tyler really makes an impact on the community. And I can't wait for bigger impact.
Which brings us back to the vision board. There's a little sign on this white bus that says EV Rocks the World. It's our dream to take EV Rocks Tyler to different cities across the country. Now, that thought at first, when I told that to Jess, she was like, let's just get through EV Rocks Tyler first. But it is still my dream to take it on the road one day. And so, who knows? But it is still my dream to take it on the road one day. Through EV Rocks Tyler first. But it is still my dream to take it on the road one day. And so, who knows? 2 years, 5 years from now, across the country. It is still my dream to take it on the road one day. And so, who knows? 2 years, 5 years from now.
You never know.
You
Who
never
knows
know.
what's going to happen next year?
Yeah.
I mean, I know we always wake up the day after the concert. We're having coffee, and we always have to pull out a notepad
What up,
because
chat?
we have so many ideas, and the ideas are already flowing. So I already know it's going to be big.
Yeah.
So just need the right people to come in our path to make that
Yeah.
happen. And they will.
So, question for you.
Okay.
We did a podcast when we were very first starting out, and somebody asked us, if you had unlimited resources, what would you do with your nonprofit? Resources. What would you do with your nonprofit?
Remember our answers back then were just so small
Yeah.
compared to what we've done and what we have planned.
So let me ask you again. Looking at the next 5 years, what would you do?
With unlimited resources,
Yes.
buy a piece of land.
Looking at the next 5 years, what would you do?
With
Looking at the next 5 years, what would you do?
with unlimited resources,
Yes. Yes.
buy a piece of land for retreat training space. So you could have retreats, you could have programs, you could build a house that had a gathering space, that had a big porch on the back with a sound system built in, so you could bring bands. You'd have a space for people to connect that have lost someone to suicide. You'd have your own space to do everything and be able to reach more people on a personal level with a full staff. I think that's one thing
Yeah.
I would want to do.
Well, and we keep hearing, and it does feel like in East Texas, there is not a lot of support for after. It does feel like in East Texas, there is not a lot of support for after the loss of somebody.
Right.
And so that is one area that we would love to be able to help more. We're still just trying to figure out what that looks like at this point.
Yeah, I mean, when you realize that there's a need in the community and people keep coming to you asking about it, or it keeps being put in front of
Yeah.
you, that there's a need in the community and people keep coming to you asking about it, or it keeps being put in front of
Yeah.
you, you know that eventually that's the direction you probably need to go. And
I feel like the retreat's a great start.
it is a great start, but I think there needs to be
what
ongoing
up, chat?
programming. I can see us doing that. I'm not sure what that looks like, but it keeps popping in my head. So I'm sure that the right person's going to come along that says, "Hey, have you thought of this?"
Yeah.
Or I can help you do this. But I know that our community is hurting because East Texas has a very high suicide rate, higher than the state average, higher than the national average. Has a very high suicide rate, higher than help you do this. But I know that our community is hurting because East Texas has a very high suicide rate, higher than the state average, higher than the national average. And the loss of that is so huge. And it is so isolating to be the person that's had that loss. We know that firsthand, which is why we've created some of the programs we have out of our experience. And
Yo, what up, Shorts chat? How are y'all
those
doing today?
people need community.
Doing a little podcast editing right now.
Because honestly, when you lose someone to suicide, people don't know how to talk to you. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to do. And so why not connect those people with each other?
Yeah.
Why not connect those people with each other?
Yeah.
And also
100%.
teach people how to be there for somebody, which is
Yeah,
what
just
we
keep
do.
building
but-
the holding space program and teaching more people.
Right. Right. And just if you know someone who's lost someone to suicide, the best thing you can do is just to keep in touch with them and check on them. You don't have to say anything specific. Send them a text and ask them to don't abandon them.
Yeah.
Because it is very isolating. So, and remember those days. I love it when people remember Evie's birthday or the day she died and just let us know that they care. That in itself is life-saving to me.
Yeah.
What else, Michael?
Yeah.
So that's a good cut point there.
Over the past 5 years, we've done a lot of things. We're
Just
making his
cut it.
job hard. He can't just let it stream. He's going to have to do some editing.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be like, oh.
He's earning his money today.
So be it.
Should we just wrap up here?
No, let's ask 2 more questions. Through the past 6 years since losing her. For the past 5 years, we've done a lot of things. So many options. We're
Just
making his
cut it.
job hard. He can't. Okay, Mike. I want to know what if Evie could tell you what she's most proud of. What if Evie saving to me? If Evie life saving to me. If Evie could
Switching up subjects.
if Evie could tell you what she's most proud of for the Evie effect and for you personally through the past 6 years since losing her, what do you think she'd be most tell you what she's most proud of for the Evie effect and for the Evie effect and for you personally through the past 6 years since losing her? What do you think she'd be most proud of?
I'd say when
What do you think she'd be most proud of?
I'd say when we were I'd say when we were going through things with Evie, I didn't always handle things the most gracefully. I didn't know what the heck I was doing sometimes, and I think we're less now. and I think she'd be pretty cool. I think she would be smiling. I felt her. I could see her smiling through some of the concerts. I could feel it,
Yeah.
and I think that's something she would smile at.
She definitely would.
What
She's,
about you?
yeah.
Something she would smile at.
She definitely,
I could see her smiling through some of the concerts. Something see her smiling through some of the concerts. I could feel it,
yeah.
and I think feel it,
Yeah.
and I think that's something she would smile at.
She definitely would.
What
She's,
about you?
I think she'd be proud of the bravery we've had as a group,
Hi.
as a team. She'd be proud of how much we love the community and how we
I'm your new
try
subscriber.
to connect
Was it
with all
bracelet
different kinds
size?
of people because she
Hey,
really
yo, I
loved
appreciate you
people.
subscribing very much. So I appreciate you being here. Sorry, I'm kind of going back and forth between Facebook and YouTube Shorts chat on my phone while I have my YouTube long form on my iPad over here. Appreciate you subbing very much. This one right there.
What about you?
I think she'd be proud of the bravery we've had as a group, as a team. She'd be proud of how much we love the community and how we try to connect with all different kinds of people because she really loved people and
Yeah,
she would find people that needed a friend because she really loved people
yeah,
and she would find people that needed a friend. And I really believe she's sending people in our path that need a hug or need someone to listen to or just that need to be at our event. So I think she'd be proud of how much we love the community and how brave we are.
yeah.
What do you want to leave with everybody with today? What's your
Yeah.
what do you want to leave with everybody with? What do you want to leave?
Let's see here. Yo, what up, Shorts chat? Yo, appreciate the love on the stream, guys. Appreciate the like. Very much so.
What do you want to leave? What do you want to leave with everybody?
Likes always help out the channel. Always help out the channel.
What do you want to leave with everybody with today? What's your message to the community? What do you want to leave with everybody with today? What's your message to the community? What's your message to the community?
My message to the community is you are not alone, and there are people that can relate, can just sit, give you a hug, give you a cup of coffee, and just be there for you. And it's just a matter of finding those resources. It's a matter of finding those resources.
Yeah, my message to the community is not to give up. That, yeah, my message to the community is not to give up. That whatever you're feeling, to keep going and remember that maybe you don't always feel this way. And if you do, um, there is hope out there. There's resources. We're going to put some resources up at the end of this episode. We always give resources out at our events and bring people in, and we're looking for bigger ways to present those resources to people so that they can be connected. So just don't give up on yourself and um, connect connect with connect with us at our events, connect with the nonprofits in the area, and with each other because we are stronger together.
One line.
I do have one final.
We are stronger together.
I do have one. I do have one final quick thought. There's the old saying, a simple gesture can change somebody's day, outlook, or even their life. I do have one final quick thought. There's the old saying, a
Yeah, what up,
simple
Shorts chat?
gesture can change somebody's day,
How y'all doing today?
outlook, or even their life. And you've got the opportunity to be that spark, that glimmer in somebody's life.
Yeah. You've been that for me.
Somebody's life.
You've been that for me. And I just want to thank you for not only walking through fire, I want to thank you for not only walking through fire with me, but helping me put it out and finding a path to the future. I love you.
Love you too. Likewise.
All right. Thank you for
Likewise.
right. Thank Thank you for watching this mini episode of Beyond the Darkness with the co-founders of the Evie Effect, and just want to remind everybody to keep watching and follow us on all major platforms and connect with us on social media. And your story belongs here. So reach out if you'd like to be on our podcast.
All right. My goodness.
Story. I'm Jessica Dominguez.
Boom, 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 boom.
Welcome to Beyond the Darkness, where we're finding hope in every story. I'm Jessica Domingos, and
I am Michael Domingos.
we are the co-founders of the Evie Effect, which we started 5.5 years ago, almost 5.5 years ago, after losing our 12-year-old daughter to suicide. And we decided that today we just wanted to talk to everybody and kind of tell a little bit of our story, our favorite moments over the past 5 years.
All right. So now need to go over here. See, I don't know. I think I know what I'm gonna do, but we'll see. Bam.
Welcome to welcome to Beyond, welcome to Welcome to Beyond the Darkness, where we're finding hope in every story. I'm Jessica Domingos, and
I am Michael Domingos.
we are the co-founders of the Evie Effect, which we started 5.5. Where we're finding every story. I'm Domingos. Domingos.
All right. Chat, if I'm gonna stand up. Rise. I need to set my controller down here. All right. Yeah, look at that. Am I happy with that? Yeah. Looking good. Yo, chat, we're going on 2 hours live right now. Well, I say we're on 140. Hour 40. Going strong. Boom. Excuse me.
Welcome to Beyond the Darkness, where we're
Gotta change the intro. Gotta do the outro. Copy, paste. Hey, look, guys, we've edited almost this whole episode in this stream. I mean, this entire episode in this stream. So shout out.
all major platforms and connect with us on social media. And your story belongs here. So reach out if you'd like to be on our podcast.
There.
Social media. And your story belongs here. So reach out if you'd like to be on.
Yeah.
Social media. And your story belongs here. So reach out if you'd like to be on our podcast.
I guess all we gotta do is replace. Gotta replace the intro for them, but I mean that's about it that I can tell. I'm not gonna put a lower third in here because this it's not. You know, he's not a special guest. I mean, but I mean, looks sounds good. Cut out a lot of the spaces. I might turn. Then we'll turn him up a few. Just cause.
They were
I don't need to turn them up that much, I guess. I'm gonna do 2 instead.
Of the community.
smiling. I felt her. I could see her smiling.
You can shit. You can see the smile. For it, especially dude. Our favorite band was Kiss. Rock on, brother. It's on, right? Yeah, okay. We're good. We are Gucci. You know, what up, Facebook? No, I mean, YouTube chat. Facebook chat too, but YouTube chat. There's more people. That's one. So what is this? About 17 minutes long. That's not bad. That's a good little mini episode. I could go and put this rendering on. I can put this rendering. You know what I will do? I will exit out of that though and go to my After Effects file. Yo, Shorts chat, what's up? What up, what up, what up? Podcast intro. Depending on how I want to do this. Oh, no, go back, no. I'm stupid. I don't know where anything is. Text. This one. Jessica. No, fudge. And Michael. Scale. Beautiful. Yo. Okay. I'm just gonna put founders. Founders of let's position. Look, man, I'm just saying you never know what you'll see on this stream. You'll see Premiere, you'll see a little bit of After Effects, a little bit of Call of Duty. You know what I mean? pretty sure. Oh wait, hold on. It won't be in that one. It would be in this one still. Image. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, guess what? This is the one I must replace. Well, let's just. Consistency, baby. Consistency. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is save this. Come back into Premiere. Oh, sorry. I definitely need to resituate my.
Went to Jess. So I was like, okay, I keep having this.
Okay. Figure this out real quick. Excuse me. Okay, so exit out of debt. Come up here. Jesus. So loud. What I'm gonna do? Yeah, what up, YouTube Shorts chat? Going back and forth between my long form, my short form. So forgive me. Crazy. I don't remember. Okay. That'll work. Beautiful. Yo, what up, YouTube Shorts chat? What is popping? Honestly, this should be good to go. So export, add to render queue. Anybody here? Anybody in chat right now? Editors as well? What's up? What is popping? That's fine. Podcast intro. Just Mike. Put that bitch rendering. Let's go. Yo, after I finish up this episode, which I'm almost done, I think we're gonna call it a stream. We'll see. But going solid for 2 hours though. Feeling good. It's a solid stream right there, you know. Yeah, that's funny. When this is rendering out, you can definitely tell system slows just a little bit. Not too bad. Didn't drop too many frames, as many frames as I've would have expected. So that's always cool. My phone here. That's okay. I'm not gonna do anything to jeopardize shutting my stream off or nothing. Looking good, sounding good. Appreciate all y'all who has tuned in today. All right. Once this is done, oh, that's the magic sound right there, baby. Magic sound. And that's the magic number. Let me pull up Premiere. And just, I don't know what's up with these Premiere projects. They're all out of whack. All out of wacky. How about a little bit of whack fuck? Hold on. Adjusting my mic. So I have my mic just chilling on a C stand. So it's useful. Okay. Now it's gotta come in and replace these intros real quick. Wait.
Having this dream.
That's not what I needed. This is what I needed. All right.
Welcome to
Oh, is this supposed to go into?
welcome
Oh, beautiful. You'll love to see it.
welcome to Beyond the Darkness, where we're finding hope in every story.
Yeah,
I'm
we
Jessica
are.
Domingos.
Yes, sir. Almost done with this episode. Let's go. Let me pick up right here. go. You can tell my computer's slowing down when it does this. Boom. Boom. All right.
Because
That looks good. Yes, sir. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? That's another episode. Knocked out the park, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, look at that. 2 hours and 19 seconds long. Let's go. That's a good stream. It's a good stream so far. But I think I'm going to call it right now for this stream, guys. I sure appreciate everyone that's tuned in and dropped a like, dropped a follow, dropped a subscriber, whatever support that you've given me. I sure appreciate your time. And yeah, I'm sure I'll be back on later today, probably even, probably after lunch maybe, and we'll get back rocking and rolling. So again, I appreciate everyone who's tuned in, and I will see you next time. Peace.